This video is sponsored by Gate.io. If you set an account up using the link in the description, you'll get 25% back on all your spot and futures fees for life. Gate.io. Hello everybody, welcome back. Just a dead quick video. Probably won't get watched much because it's going to be so short. It'll probably just slip through the algorithms. Not that I understand algorithms at all. I'm about to do a live stream anyway. I do live streams at 8 o'clock Friday nights and Tuesdays, so if you feel free to join the Patreon, that's basically what you get for £7.50 a month. Either way, since I suppose in Christmas, around Christmas time, you know, we've been talking about how the euro's decent, the euro's good, but it's going to reach a peak and then it's going to come back to retest what's known as a golden cross. Golden cross basically for the euro was formed around here. So January. So we saw that this was an inescapable golden cross, and what we often recognize with charts, very common, is that the golden crosses get retested to make sure that they're genuine. These aren't the signals, even though you can play them, I suppose, but these aren't the signals in themselves. They are what's known as the strength of trend, continuing diverging momentum, but it's very common for them to get retested. We see it all the time in all charts anyway. So I've been saying, look, well, there's your golden cross. What we should expect is a peak and then a retest of that to see how strong it is. And because the euro, as far as I'm concerned, is one of the better ways to judge currently, at least anyway, the overall strength of all markets, because it corresponds so directly with the Dixie. We're saying, look, if there's going to be a buy the dip opportunity for everything and everything bounce, this is where we're going to see it from. Doesn't mean that it has to happen, but if you were looking for an entry point in either stocks, forex, or maybe even crypto, you know, this is where it's likely to come from, a bounce on this exact moving average. And look, here we go. Lo and behold, we've received it. Now, this might not actually be it. It might come down a little further. Again, you know, nothing is perfect in this world, but it's moved into an area where I would consider it to be worthy of considering this to be a retest. Now, you know, if this breaks down from here, it's not the absolute end of the world. There's your 200 simple moving average, and there's your golden cross with the simples. So you get exponentials, you get simples. They're both valid golden crosses, but for me, exponentials often are the more important ones, and we've got that. S&P, where have you come down to today? You come down to your 200 simple moving average. Okay, so what is that? That's a golden cross retest on the simples, isn't it? There's your golden cross, here's a golden cross retest, and it's also the bear market trend lines. Turn off all this noise. Captain Noobmaster hates the noise. You can see it clear as day here. So again, if we're going to come down for a retest and a bounce on any area on the S&P, this is likely to be it. So Euro, S&P have both got it. Gold's not quite as neat. But we've got Bitcoin, which is also not quite as neat, but again, a golden cross. Are we looking for a retest? Okay, maybe we will get one. This is where I bought the dip as we came down into it prior to the golden cross taking place. Already had our simple golden crosses. We never had the exponentials. Now we've got the exponentials over here. It would be rude not to test it. Again, you know, I'm looking for symmetry in all markets here, and I talk about the domino effect when we talk about trading anything, whether it's an altcoin. You've got to look at what Bitcoin's doing. You're going to trade Bitcoin. What's the S&P doing? What's S&P doing? Let's have a look at forex. What are you doing? Dominoes. So yeah, we've just gone through the dominoes, and what we recognize is that the first domino, the most important, the biggest one, being forex, has come down to retest a significant area that we've had highlighted since basically December, as we saw the golden cross coming. We received the golden cross in January. We navigated the peak of the euro, and we more or less shorted the top of the euro. And now we're looking to long the bottom of the euro. And if it breaks down from here, no big deal. No point in getting into any positions until we reach here. If we try and long that one, excellent. If that breaks down from there, well, then it's parity and below, and everything goes wrecked. And what we've looked at basically recently would be considered to be just another bear market rally, but I don't believe that's the case. It doesn't appear to be the case. This just looks like the setup that we've had our eyes on since December into January, and now we're at that level, and obviously everybody's flapping around thinking that this is, you know, going to turn into, everything's going to zero, and I'm not here to tell you that it won't go to zero. I just feel as though this is a setup that we've been more than aware of for a very long time. It's now presented itself to us. Are we going to take the opportunity? If we do take the opportunity in a situation like this, it doesn't take long to know if you're wrong. So stop losses will get triggered quite nicely, and you don't lose a great deal. It's a very long awaited set of circumstances which have appeared right in front of our face, and it's, for me, worth taking advantage of. Anyway, I'll leave it with you there. Got to get prepared for the stream. Hope you have a nice evening and a good weekend. Take it easy.